Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Orange Galen, and today we're going to be something a little bit new. As you can see down below, this is going to be me reacting to Fairy Tale bloopers. Actually, this has been requested many times, and I'm finally getting around to it. And also, this is because I just didn't have time. If you saw my update video previously, it's just because I didn't have a lot of time to record the episode. So this is what you're getting instead of actual Fairy Tale episodes. You're getting the bloopers. So this is going to be bloopers number 1 and number 2. So apparently they're kind of hard to find, and from the YouTube channel that I downloaded them from, it said that like the original videos were actually like deleted as well. So this is like a third hand kind of thing as well. So this is going to be interesting because generally with bloopers, for me personally, I always like to like watch the funny parts over and over again. But because I'm recording this and I just have the raw data or like the raw footage, I don't have like me recording the screen. It's going to be a little bit interesting for me to record and edit it. So it's like there might be parts where I want to go back, but I don't, just because I want it to be like a once through thing, and it's going to be hard to like just kind of go back and edit or like skip in my editing thing. So we'll see how it goes. In any case, these are the Fairy Tale bloopers of the final series. Apparently, I just kind of like skimmed through it to see what it's like, which episodes it details, because once again I don't want to go into spoilers, even though I only have 7 episodes left. 40 episodes, 45 to 51 really. So there's not much spoiled left, or that could be spoiled. But apparently these ones are the Avatar kind of arc. So going to be seeing a little bit of a flashback there. I don't have much else, so let's get on with the video. And I'm going to do a little bit of like a little sync thing at the beginning. I watched like the first like 3 seconds just to get a sync point, so that's just me. Alright, here we go.
You miss me, babe?
With all my being.
I'ma f you real good.
I forgot how horny anime outtakes are. I've seen a couple of them before.
How do you think that affected me? Honestly, it made me feel...
Please say it made you feel horny.
Do you have to flirt with him in front of me?
That works perfectly.
But it's not really gone. It'll always live on in my boobs.
I was thinking the exact same thing during that episode. It's like an awkward placing, and
why the hell did you drag me all the way out here?
they
I
took
want
their
to see your
jobs.
big dick energy. Just show me your wiener.
It just works because he
Because no
just
matter
starts
what
shuffling
happens,
down.
Gray's always gonna be one of us.
You're right. Aye, aye, sir! I don't know what I'm doing!
Alright, I guess that was the voice actress.
Like an old church swallowed by the forest. Okay, what now?
Lure the bad guy out with sex.
Feel free to use this on
All
me,
right.
sir. Hey,
No, it's not the time! How did I do this?
That's just messed up right there.
hope they're not quarreling.
In a weird way, that's kind of how they get along. They're like best friends who love to
Oh no, Wendy! I love the chuckling in the background.
Now I wouldn't even bother trying to fight away the pain if I were you. Because you're weak. I'm like Toso.
Damn it!
I wish we have like face cams of the voice actors.
So, is your tummy feeling better?
Yeah, just had to take a big dump.
You want purification? Let's start with you, Billy Bob!
Oh my god, that was perfect.
I
want to hear that again. What? Oh, it's something about titties.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that was
Promise I'll explain
bad
everything
accent from
later.
Urza.
Now let's pork.
I know.
So even if the stripping Iceman or the Council decide to try to stop us, they wouldn't have a snowball's chance against all of our true believers.
Yes.
Did
Very
I?
good point. Did I set my fantasy football lineup?
Fantasy football.
Friends
I
are
did
people
like
that share
washing
the same
machine or
goal,
the
who come
stove
together 'cause
fire.
That's the only way to move forward.
It's
They
such a
might not all
memeable
look
pose.
alike or think alike, but they make a pledge to grow together, laugh and cry together, help each other, and put their dicks in each other.
What you're talking about is just dependency.
What you're talking about is an orgy.
Yeah, Sting's got a point. It's just one of those things you kinda can't deny.
So let's go say hi and suck him off.
That's such a Michael thing to say.
Okay, sorry about that. There's no reason for you to get upset.
I think so too.
Whoops.
I think so too.
Shoot.
We some Bud Fairy Tale style.
It feels so good to work as a team with all of you again.
Phrasing. Is that it? Alright, that was it. I want to go back to the... Oh, wait. Okay.
I hope they're
Not
not
feeling-
quarreling.
In a
Anyway,
weird way,
they're
that's
like-
kind of how they get along. They're like best friends who love to
Wendy! Just that chuckling in the background. Yeah, Urza. Where's Urza? I want the Urza again. Here we go.
You want
Purification?
purification? Let's start with you, Billy Bob, Farmer.
Let's go.
Urza in a bad southern accent is just perfect. It's like fat acapulgia, something you didn't know you needed until you saw it or heard it. Oh, God. Yeah, I've forgotten how horny voice actors can be. At least in the outtakes. Oh, boy. So the best part of that, definitely Urza's southern accent, and then, or southern American accent, or southern U.S. Texan accent. Let's go with that. And Wendy's best friends that like to F to pork. Pork is a good another euphemism. Is that the correct term for it? Euphemism, I think. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, that was just the first one. Let's go to the second one. Boy, this is gonna be fun. All right.
No,
One.
not really.
And you're just as bouncy as always, Lucy.
Fuck off.
Just that quiet. Fuck off.
So then, why should death be fully exempt from that?
Ankh Selim, I beseech you to have mercy on this boy's hole.
It seemed like nobody had the stones to reach out. Or I should say nobody but you, Lucy.
Hey
Just
guys,
that little...
could you not tell the council about us? Keep it hush-hush.
They wouldn't approve of us shagging.
Give me a break! I mean me and Urza's mission!
Wasn't it shacking?
He read all your sorcerer... God damn it.
God damn it.
Sorcerer Weekly. Sorcerer. Sorcerer. All your sorcerer
Yeah, doing words like that is hard. How do words good?
That's right, Al. So you'd better do something about that pot belly.
Daddy's a fat ass.
Hopefully he's still in negotiations. But they could have imprisoned him.
Daddy's
or
a
worse,
badass.
stolen his foil Charizard.
No, not the foil Charizard.
Again, we need a guild hall.
Therefore, we're all rebuilding there. We're a team.
Oh, please tell me that Elfman worked there too.
Manly meat!
He went away for training. Didn't say what it was, just that it'd make him a
Said so.
Please don't blow our cover.
Yeah, our story has to be believable.
Our story?
Yeah, our story has to be believable. Both of those sucked.
You are an A+. Who are you?
Please tell me
That
he's
was
going to say
crazy.
like double D's. The next 4 clips. Wendy's line is, "I'll find your daddy," and some unnecessary censorship.
I promise I'll your daddy.
No.
Yes. I promise I'll your daddy.
I have to say it like multiple times. Wendy, no. The laughing just sells it.
I promise I'll f your daddy.
I promise I'll f your daddy.
Nice.
I promise I'll f your daddy.
Oh.
Is that happy?
I promise I'll f your daddy.
Is that Gray? It's a voice actor.
What the heck was that?
Those kids in swimsuits beat up the guards.
I can't believe mine eyes. All right, you.
Really? Oh, mess, no.
I'm not 18.
I'm pretty sure I saw
Her power
someone's
level
using
is
it.
over 9,000.
Are they flirting with each other?
Well, if you're lonely, I'll let you tongue punch my fart box.
Thank you, but I'll be fine.
That was
the crest of the Alvarez military.
Where's Waycap? What are you doing?
That's a very good question.
What?
Don't worry, I'm only joking, of course.
You think these are the problem?
I always like, alright, Brandish's character design made us think of something, so you'll notice a trim of her outtakes. Oh boy.
You guys look like you're ready to party. Got any weed?
Just a deadpan.
I'm down 1 too. Now we're even. Does that make things better? I hate dealing with this. I'd much rather be smoking a fat blunt.
As I'm sure you've likely surmised, I've convened this meeting to discuss preparations for our invasion of Ishgar.
My buzz wore off.
Now, you really shouldn't say such things, Brandish.
You know, Randy, the fact that you say whatever's on your mind is why everyone hates you.
Yeah, so what? I don't really give a damn because my dealer just ran out of indica.
I see.
Hey! Be careful! What are you doing?
I can't stand that cow. So horrible and ugly. Say she's an F- or I'll roll you up and smoke you.
Wait, you really know where they're keeping him?
Ain't I a stinker?
I'm sure that was a
Were you
reference to
able to
something
track
else, and I
down that
didn't get
kid's
it.
Dad?
Aye! And they seem okay.
Have you seen some girls with cats? I'd like to them.
That's enough walking. Hot Spring, take me away.
Hop in with us, Julia.
Julia?
Hop in with us. Who's Julia?
I just love it when people, like, mess up just their lines.
I am. It's time for my long-held secrets to be revealed.
Cue penis.
What?
You're down there too, right? Wait, you're down there too, right, Mest? No, that's not right.
That's not right.
So sick!
Sorry for farting on you, Natsu.
That's good.
Sand is nice. It tells me almost everything.
This guy's got as much magic malware as the girl on island.
So those are Makarov's lackeys. I want to pork them.
I'm kind of surprised you guys decided to join Blue Pegasus.
There are worse jobs than serving customers.
Yeah, but I feel way more at home in a shithole like this.
I'm gonna find Ian.
You and me both.
Bring on the bad guys, because nothing's gonna stop me from getting my claws into those big magic meanies for Malver.
I know. I got scared.
I was really surprised to hear Happy's
Over
voice coming out of
100
Lucy's
years
mouth.
ago,
Her lip
A
flaps.
girl living in a world full of turmoil and turmoil. The f***'s turmoil?
Turmoil.
I refuse to believe there's a bad person in there.
You only say that because you want my disco stick.
Yeah, I do.
Disco stick.
Oh man, your life is fucking over.
You!
This war is brutal. How long do you suppose
nose until it's all over. I just want to go pee-pee in my panties.
I still can't even wrap my head around the fact that the highest ranked wizard saint is working with the enemy now.
Alright, everyone, I'm gonna go have a baby now.
What? Alright, it ends on that. Alright, sure. Alright, I think I had a lot more fun with the first one for some reason. It just felt funnier. So, yeah, I mean, with bloopers, there's really not much you could talk about afterwards. Just, I always love hearing basic flubs and mess ups and people doing their lines. It's always funny to hear people, like, I emphasize with them just because I have to go through the same thing pretty much. And I don't have, without case in point, well, as for me, it's a lot less professional, less pressure, but less pressure to meet standards and all that. And because, like, with doing actual voice acting, there's a tight deadline usually with recording and lines and stuff, and you could only mess up so many times doing them. And, like, once again, going back to how I emphasized, just recording that, like, the fairy tale update video that I had on Wednesday, it took me, like, 3 takes to just get past the first 2 sentences, because I would immediately just cut it after I, like, kind of trail it off and didn't know where I was going, even though I knew where I was going. My mouth and brain just couldn't connect. So, it's always fun to know other people suffer the same mouth vomit sometimes. I mean, that second video felt like it went by both too quick and also wasn't much. Oh, I still like Asuka's Daddy's a fat ass. Completely out of the blue with that. Was not expecting that at all. And then the multiple, I think humor is always an interesting thing, and I think the Wendy's "I'm going to F your dad" thing went on a little too long. That's just in my opinion. But I guess they needed to get everybody else's reaction to that down, or all the voice actors' reactions down to that. So, yeah, and also that I like the more kind of like generic bloopers, or not the ones that are kind of like scripted, because like they had the whole like brandishes weed sort of thing, and that kind of felt a little dragged out or like too planned out, really, because it didn't feel natural. I mean, it was still funny. It was still hilarious. It's like I'm pissed off because my dealer cut me off or something like that. But it just didn't feel natural, and it felt too kind of forced, in my opinion. That's another thing with like anime bloopers. It's just because it's all animated, they have to do all their jokes in the voice actor lines, and so they can't really like show the character, like do the Pixar kind of bloopers, like with Toy Story 2, I believe, at the end, where they actually animated the bloopers, which is great. So that's basically it. It just felt a little too scripted, but I guess that's sort of what you have to deal with. I don't know. Humor is always an interesting thing, and obviously these were very funny, but also some of these are very hit and miss kind of things. It's like some can be like just a little too unnecessary, a little too single-minded on sex kind of things. But also they're funny. I like it. They're just completely out of the blue, or like you expect it to happen, and then it does happen, and it's still funny. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I drug this out somehow for another like 3 minutes, so I'll stop torturing you all. So this has been Orange Gale, and I hope you enjoyed bloopers number 1 and number 2. And if anybody has a link, if there's any other bloopers out there, because I know these are just number 1 and number 2 that I could find currently, so I don't know if there's any more out there, or like any better versions of them, which I don't think there are, because Google didn't come up with anything really. So maybe I'll try Bing. No. So if anybody has any more fairy tale bloopers out there, or like any other stuff, just comment down below. This has been Orange Gun. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later for next week for more fairy tale, the actual episodes, I believe. I said it was coming out on the 8th, I believe, is when the next actual episodes are coming out. So this is coming out on March 1st. So yeah, the 8th should be when the next actual episodes are coming out. So I will see you all later.